I'm Dr. Dina Samuels, and I'm so excited about this new program that I'm offering. It's a group coaching experience, and it came out of a program that I was doing with a client, and they got so excited about it that I thought I would like to do more of this. So that's where it came from. So the question that we're answering in this group coaching experience is, what stops you from living your best life? Because typically the answer to that question is fear. And what I'm asking is, what's on the other side of fear? The answer to that is often freedom. And so it's the freedom to live the best life that you can imagine. And so this is an opportunity to delve deeply into you, into yourself, into your thinking, into your behavior. All I'm here to do is to point you to you. And so that you have that opportunity to see yourself as the person that you've always wanted to be. How do you do that? So the way the program works is that it's an 8-week series, an 8-week course, if you will, where we're coming together each week in, like I said, in a group format. We will use my book, The Mindfulness Effect, as sort of a way of structuring our time together. We take 90 minutes a week together, where it's all online. And you get to bring your questions each week about what works for you, what you have challenges with, where the questions are, and to really dive deep. And what happens in a group coaching format is that somebody will bring up a situation that they're experiencing and trying to figure out how to handle. And it helps the other person over here, you know, like they're like, oh yeah, I had something very similar happen to me. This is really helpful. And so we know group coaching works. Lots of people do group coaching. And this is an opportunity, like I said, to really learn from each other. And with me as a facilitator, and you know, I'm someone who has been doing on this mindfulness journey for, you know, over a decade, and coaching people through their process, but doing it as a group, I have found to be so powerful and so empowering, which is what I'm all about. So as my former students have, you know, can attest, and you can see some of their words on my on the website, that this experience, this group coaching experience, really has the opportunity to potentially transform your life. And what I heard my students say is that they thought that it would be, what they were learning would be useful in one area, like perhaps within their work environment, or with their spouse or their partner or their kids or their parents, or whatever relationship, their friends, that they were being challenged with. And what they found was that it started to like seep into all areas of their lives. So they started living differently because of the principles that we were talking about that are in the book, in my book, The Mindfulness Effect, but also, you know, in our conversations and what comes out. It's sort of like taking a book club and exploding it into a life-changing, potentially transformative experience. So I'm really excited about it. So this program, really, this group coaching experience is really for anybody who is interested in learning some skills, some mindfulness skills and practices, and there's lots of them, to have tools in your back pocket to call upon at any time of your day. So it's really for anyone who wants to shift from living a life that is potentially filled with stress, fear, anxiety, to coming into a place of observing what's going on and how you're behaving and how you're feeling at any given time. So it's thinking about not only your emotional state, but also your physical state and how you're interacting with others. And so that's really important too, especially when we're interacting with people across social differences, that we often don't know how to interact in ways that are going to call people into a conversation rather than calling them out. And so this is an opportunity to learn how to do that in a very mindful, intentional way.